Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Bit of an unseasonably warm day today, but that's in direct contrast to what we had about a week ago. About a week ago, we had a whole bunch more snowfall, and as a result, the canopy on some of these trees, which held that snow, they snapped off. And so that's what you see here behind me. These pines didn't make it, and I've got some others all around the area I'll show you as well. But these ones in particular are important. I need them out of the way because I have a trail that goes up through here. And so I'm going to get these trees out of the way with a new acquisition of mine, and that's a portable winch. And you've probably seen it around the channel a little bit. It's the portable winch company that makes it. It's got a Honda engine on it. I'll hook it up in just a moment. We run some rope through it. I'll hook a chain around that and we'll pull it down. I think that'll be the fastest way of doing things. Now the trees are broken. They're not quite disconnected from the rest of the tree, but I'm hoping with a big pull, they'll just pull right off the leftovers. Once these trees are pulled out of the way, I can then get my trail open back up. But I think that's the plan of action here today. So hold on, here we go. Now they do have a strap that goes on the tree with a bracket, and so if you had deep snow like this, you put that strap on the tree, and I'll show you that another day. You put the actual winch up on the tree instead of down here. I just don't have it with me today. I just throw it by the wood stove in the house at night. That way the rope dries out nice, nothing freezes. And you're all set for the next time. This just saves me a bit of a hassle too. As you can imagine, there's a number of spots that I go to that I can't always access with heavy equipment. And so by having something like this on the snowmobile or ATV, it just makes it so I'm never left in a dead-end situation where I have to turn around. Okay, on to the next. Well, it's just that easy. You guys saw exactly what I did there. I just took the rope out there, hooked it up to the trees that were broken off, and I winched it up with the portable winch here. Now, this is my backwoods setup. Anytime I have to get somewhere where the terrain's real rugged, maybe the snow's too deep, maybe the mud's too thick, maybe the bush is too dense. I take this thing along, strap it on the back of the machine, put it into a sleigh, move it along with me. Even sometimes I carry it. And I like this thing because you don't have the steel cables, you don't have heavy chain, you just have the rope, you have the winch, and a few accessories. Now this thing, if you haven't seen it before, I'll put a link to my first video where I talk about the specs in detail at the end of this video. But this is a 4-stroke Honda engine. As you can see there, it's just got your typical engine oil in there, straight fuel. You don't have to mix fuel on this unit because it is a 4-stroke. And then on this side, you've got the actual winch unit. You've got the drum here, which creates friction as you wrap the rope around it. And then you've got this unit up here, which is kind of neat. This will hold the tension on the rope if you need it to. And then when you need it off, tension off there, you just release it from there. Now this hooks up to the throttle on the engine. And so as I stood off to the side and I gently pulled on the rope, it more or less just engaged the throttle and it caused this unit to spin. And as that spun, grabbed the friction of the rope and it pulled whatever it was I was hooked to, the logs in this case. Now that thing there will pull 1,000 kilograms in a straight pull, 2,200 pounds. But I do have a series of pulleys. Every time you go back and forth with that rope, you can double the pulling force. And so you can put a real big pull on something if you needed to. Now I've got this thing, as I said, I really like it because I can put it on my back and I can carry it over stuff, especially deep snow. If I need to get through the bush for whatever reason, it's got this little drawstring at the top, keeps all the snow out. And then you would have seen the rope and accessories that I was using. They tuck right in there. And this right here is 10mm rope. And this rope is unlike climbing rope. It's not the same stuff. This does not have the same spring. And so if that rope were to break, it's not going to slingshot back at you. It's going to more or less drop to the ground. So for those wondering, this is the rope to use with that unit there. And it comes in various lengths you can get. I also have the forestry kit. So you saw a choking chain in there. And I had a hook and some other carabiners and accessories. In future videos, I'll be sure to show you some of the other things that I've got with this unit, including a really neat strap system, which will go around a tree with a platform so that I can put the winch up out of the snow as opposed to having to go around a tree with a strap. There's also a neat skidding cone, and that skidding cone I use year round. It's basically a big yellow looking cone, and you can get over the snow, over the mud, you can weave your way through trees, but that'll be for another day. Anyways, if you have one of these, you have any questions about it, be sure to put it down below. And as I said before, my first video where I talk about the specs and go through another example, I'll put it at the end of this video. As always, do yourself a favor, get outside, enjoy nature, be well, take care, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.